Chad, it's really late.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But I gotta speak to Dr. Russell. So, is your mom home?
You keep him away. Keep Chad Harris away from your daughters. Don't let him fall in love with him.
I have to find out why Orville thinks I have to keep Whitney and Simone away from Chad. He says if they got close, it could lead to disaster. There's only one way to find out what Orville knows.
You know, if it weren't for Luis, I would be the one lying dead tonight instead of Martin.
Luis did the right thing, Sheridan.
I just can't imagine what Luis is going through right now. I mean, from what Hank has told me, family is the most important thing in Luis's life. I just hope that his family is giving him the support that he needs right now.
Luis, you know that we don't blame you for Papa's death.
No, not for a minute. You did what you had to do. You were right to save Sheridan.
Look out behind you!
Luis!
Luis!
Luis.
It's all right. It's all right.
I love you guys. And if you ever want to talk about anything, I want you to come to me. We'll get through this by sticking together. Mama.
Luis is right. We'll get through this as a family.
Kay, what's going on?
Nothing, why?
I mean, where have you been? I looked for you earlier, but you weren't home.
I wasn't. I was with Miguel comforting him.
Why have I been summoned from my grave? Why? Who are you? What do you want with me? Who summoned me?
It is I. It is I, Tabitha.
Tabitha? Tabitha, you have the audacity to disturb my slumber?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
It had better be a very good reason.
Tabitha, Jimmy had this most horrible dream. He dreamed that he and his princess were in the cemetery, and this awful-looking witch's head came out of a grave and...
Well, who's your little friend?
I made him.
He's a little high-strung, isn't he?
I needed someone to help me in my battle against goodness.
You mean you made him so you'd have somebody to talk to? Still having trouble making friends, are you?
That's not true. I have many friends.
Oh, of course you do. That's why you're here at my gravesite, summoning me from the other side.
I'm not here for lack of friends, I can assure you.
I'm not interested in your social life, Tabitha. What do you want from me?
I need assistance. With a very special project. It involves Charity Standish.
Charity? The Charity?
Yes.
Absolutely. The charity. Very interesting. Exactly. What kind of assistance do you need concerning charity?
You went to the restaurant where Miguel's father died? Well, Miguel and I have been best friends since we were little kids, Charity. I mean, I just knew he would need me. Of course. I wish I'd thought of it myself. He must be so upset. Maybe I should call him. No. I mean, he's probably asleep. You think he could sleep? I mean, how could anyone sleep at a time like this? I guess it would be hard, but I don't know. It's too bad it's so late. We could go over to Miguel's and see if he's okay. You think his mother would mind? You're right. We probably shouldn't disturb the family at a time like this. They need to be together right now. Well, I'll go over there first thing in the morning. Good. All right, well, night, Kay. Night. Charity's right. I doubt if Miguel's asleep. I could go over and comfort him some more. First, I have to get ready.
Teresa. Let's go, guys. Why don't we let her get some sleep?
No, Luis, there's something I have to tell you.
No, Teresa. Talk to Luis tomorrow. All right, right now you need to sleep.
Miguel's right. We'll talk tomorrow. Good night.
Don't say anything until after we talk, okay?
But I wanted to tell him.
Shh. Just sleep now, okay? Put everything else out of your mind.
Luis, no one's better at dealing with their brother and sister than you are, but I think you need to take some of your own advice.
Which is?
You need someone to talk to. Talk to me. You know, whenever you want, as long as you want. Just let me know. I'm there for you.
Thanks, buddy. I know I can count on you. And I hope if you have a problem, you know you can count on me too.
I know you mean that.
Absolutely. I'll help you, whatever it is.
Where am I? Forget it, you'll never know. I'm finished with you. Don't ever call me again, you got it? Never. Thanks, Luis.
Yeah. Come on, let's get something to drink.
I don't think there's anything you can do to help me with my problem, my friend.
Miguel, what is she saying? What is all this nonsense?
She thinks she caused Papa's death.
What on earth would make her think something so strange?
She thinks it's because she prayed for something to save her. To keep Ethan from finding out that she doesn't have a boyfriend, that she's in love with him. She thinks her prayers were answered when Papa fell.
Teresita, that's not true. You had nothing to do with your father's death.
I hope you can help her, Mama, because I've tried, but I don't know what to tell her.
I found your mom's wallet in Orville's hospital room. I wanted to return it to her.
And you had to return it tonight?
Well, yeah. I mean, considering what happened when I first came to Harmony, when your dad accused me of stealing that jacket that Simone sold to me to benefit, I mean, he almost had me arrested, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I didn't want nobody thinking I lifted it, that's all.
Okay, well, fine. I'll give it to her first thing in the morning.
Well, here you go.
Oh, sorry.
Orville had Chad's birth certificate here. And he told me there's some more evidence here concerning Chad. I've got to find that evidence.
Oh. I've got the wallet and I will, tell my mom you brought it. You better go. Oh, tea kettle. I better get it before it wakes up the whole house.
It's cold out there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sure my mom will be very grateful to you for bringing back her wallet. Maybe she'll even give you a reward.
No. I don't want a reward. But, I wouldn't mind a cup of that hot tea.
Oh. Okay.
You sure can't wait to get rid of me, can you?
No, I mean, it's not that. It's very late.
Yeah. And your mom's go crazy if she knew you were talking to me right now. I mean, what is her problem with me anyway?
My mother does not have a problem, okay? She speaks her mind. She doesn't deal in lies or secrets.
Well, you can tell your mom not to worry, okay? Because as soon as I find out what Orville knows about me, my past, I'll be gone. Somebody crossed out my real name on his birth certificate. I need to know who.
Do you think Orville really knows some secret about your past?
Well, he had my birth certificate. And he was trying to burn it before I could see it.
Yeah, and he did go through a lot of trouble to sneak out of the hospital and to get to the apartment to do it.
Yeah. That makes me think maybe there's some other clues about my past in that place. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
To find out my past.
How am I going to find something if I don't even know what it is I'm looking for? There's got to be something here about Chad.
Well, I gotta get going. I need to get some sleep. You should get some sleep, too. Oh, great. Where are my car keys?
You lost your car keys?
They gotta be here somewhere. Oh, wait, I know. I bet you they fell out of my pocket when I went out to get some firewood. I'll be right back.
Could be calling Hank at this hour. Hello? What? What the hell's going on here?
Miguel, why don't you go to bed? You're exhausted, too. I'll stay with Teresa.
I can never love Ethan again. Never.
I hope she means that, Mama. At least then it would be over and she'd be able to get on with her life.
I hope so, too, Miguel. I hope she forgets about Ethan.
You know, I honestly don't know what else to say, Sheridan. I mean, Gwen is absolutely convinced that Teresa is trying to sink her hooks into me, and I just don't see it.
That's why you two need to talk. I mean, you and Gwen have too much invested in your relationship to lose it now.
And I've proposed to her several times already, and she's turned me down every time. You know, I don't know what more I can do.
Ethan, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I stopped by to see if Sheridan was all right.
And as you can see, I'm fine. So I think I'm going to get some air and let you two talk.
No, Sheridan, you don't have to go.
Oh, no, I'm too wired to sleep. I think I'm gonna go for a drive.
Well, we won't be long. You don't have to stay out on our account.
Don't worry. I'll see you guys later.
Did you tell Sheridan we wouldn't be long because you're breaking up with me?
Look, don't bother me again, okay? You got it?
What was that, Hank?
Why, what'd they say?
Well, I said hello, and his voice started reading me the riot act. Sounded mad enough to kill. And then he threatened me. Who was it?
I don't know. I've just been getting some crank calls lately. I guess I'll have to change my cell phone number.
You sure nothing's wrong, Hank?
Of course. Luis, it's nothing, okay? Stop thinking like a cop.
Okay. Remember, if anything's wrong, you gotta tell me so I can help make it right. Right?
I promise, okay? But nothing's wrong. Nothing at all. I'm great. I'm just getting some weird phone calls lately, that's all.
Okay. Did you find your keys?
Yeah. They're outside by the woodpile like I thought. Look, do you want to talk about tonight? I've got no place to be.
No, thanks. Just need to spend some time alone.
All right. I'll see you later, amigo.
Take it easy. I did that. I caused Mama all that pain. God help me. Killed my father and made my mother a widow. Man, I gotta get out of here. Get away from all these reminders of Papa.
Miguel needs me.
All right, stop hemming and hawing. Cut to the chase. What is this business about Charity Standish?
I was told by a very good source that Charity could be swayed to the dark side.
The dark side? What am I, Darth Vader? Who is this very good source?
An angel. She told me in no uncertain terms that she was worried about Charity and that she could be lured to our side.
I don't believe it. I can't imagine Charity would ever come over to our side.
Angels don't lie. They can't. It's not in their makeup.
True. But why do you need me? Charity is just a frail girl. Why don't you lure her over to our side on your own?
Taliva, shh. Timmy wants to go home. Timmy's afraid.
Shh, Timmy.
She gonna help you get your powers back, Taliva?
Shut up, you little...
What's this? You've lost your powers? Oh, so that's why you woke me up. You need my help.
Well, yes. If you must know, I did lose my powers, but...
If you were stupid enough to lose your powers, I'm not going to help you. Goodbye.
Oh, no! No, Matilda! Please, don't go! Don't leave me! Please!
This place is such a mess. I couldn't find anything, even if I knew what I was looking for. Chad.
Is that it, Ethan? Are you breaking up with me?
No, of course not.
Oh, thank goodness. So where were you tonight before you came over here?
I was at Teresa's house, and I know you don't want to hear that, but she was a mess. She was even blaming herself for her father's death.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
It's pretty curious, don't you think?
Yes, it is. But I'm sure we'll find out what it is eventually.
No doubt. Ethan, come here. I am so sorry for the way I acted tonight. I hope you know that I want Teresa to be all right. I understand her pain and I feel terrible for her. But Ethan, it seems to me that everywhere we go, no matter what we do, Teresa always manages to wind up in your arms. You have noticed that, haven't you?
Gwen, look, I know what you're saying,
And please don't tell me that all those times were accidents, because it's happened too many times to be a coincidence.
Gwen, but what happened tonight was different. I mean, I told you, I went to sympathize with Pilar because of her loss, and that's when I ran into Teresa. I mean, she was upset, and she was beyond upset. She was devastated, and I couldn't just walk away from her.
No, and I understand. But at the time, Ethan, you don't think I'm a monster because I'm upset that you were comforting a girl whose father had just died, do you?
I'm really glad you're here.
Oh, I wanted to come over earlier, but I didn't want to disturb your family. And then when I woke up a little while ago, I had this really strong feeling that you needed to see me.
Must have been ESP, because I was thinking about you. I was wishing you were here. I didn't want to be alone. I need you tonight, Charity.
I want to be with you too, Miguel. Okay, now I'm ready to go comfort Miguel. She'll never even know.
Who could be working out at this hour? Luis. Luis, are you okay?
Sheridan, what are you doing here?
I couldn't sleep. I went for a drive and ended up here. Are you okay?
Why did he do it? Why did he make me choose? Why did my father have to die?
It wasn't your fault.
I let him go. I watched him fall through that roof. I watched him die.
Martin could have saved himself. You begged him to let me go and to give himself up, and he could have done that.
No. He had too much faith that his son wouldn't let him die.
If anyone is to blame, it's Martin.
Don't talk about him that way. That man was my father.
Look, what part of no don't you understand? No, don't call me again, all right? I mean it. I'm finished with you. Forever.
Dr. Russell, what you doing here in Orville's apartment?
I was looking for something.
Something about me?
No, Chad. I was looking for something on my patient, Orville. I wanted to see if there was something I could find that would help me treat him better. Maybe like his medical history.
At this time of night? I mean, right after New Year's? Boy, you sure keep long hours, Dr. Russell.
Oh, I couldn't sleep, and after all the excitement, and I was worried about Orville.
So, how come you decided to have a look around without turning on the lights?
The lights? They didn't work when I came in.
Oh, and you always carry a flashlight around with you, huh?
I do when I go out for a walk. How dare you question me?
Just curious. Huh. Lights seem to be working fine now.
So it seems.
Did you find anything
Find anything?
about Orville's medical history?
Oh, no. I guess there's nothing here for me to find. Look how late it is. Guess we better leave. Well, Chad, let's go. I can't very well leave you here. I have to lock up.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta lock up. Can't have somebody snooping around Orville's apartment, now can we?
Matilda, don't go, please. Hear me out, I beg you.
Tabitha begging? This I must hear.
Yes, yes, I'm begging. Matilda, I've tried everything to destroy Charity, and I've failed consistently. I just need a little help from you. Just a little boost to help me get my powers back.
Why should I give you any help at all? If they took your powers away, they must have had a very good case.
Who is that making such a ruckus?
Disturbing our sleep. Who is it?
Tabitha. Tabitha, what is she doing here?
Oh, I never liked her. Never did.
Wow, Tabitha, you're not very popular around here, are you?
Matilda, please. I just need a little jump start to get my powers back.
I told you I can't help you. And I don't appreciate being bothered like this.
But we're comrades. Who will help me if you won't?
I guess I'll have to convince you to leave me alone. And if you ever disturb me again, there will be dire consequences.
What's she going to do, Tabby?
She's going to show me her powers.
My herbs! My supplies! Leave us alone. We don't want you here. Go away.
Mom? I thought you were upstairs asleep. Where you been?
I went out for a breath of air. Couldn't sleep.
I know. Neither could I. I couldn't stop thinking about poor Teresa and seeing her father die.
Yes, it was a terrible thing to see.
Oh, Chad brought this by. I guess you left it at the hospital.
Chad was here? When?
A while ago.
Well, Whitney, you promised me that you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
I know, Mom, and I am staying away from him. But he came by to bring you your wallet. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. You had to take it, I suppose. Just promise you'll stay away from him in the future.
I will. But will you please explain to me why you're so afraid of Chad?
Afraid?
You know what I mean. You're so intent on keeping me and Simone away from him.
And yes, and I expect you to do what I say.
Okay. Good night, Mom.
Gwen, of course I don't think you're a monster. I love you. I understand how you feel.
Do you, Ethan? Because I love you so much. This whole time I've been trying to prove to you that I am not insecure or paranoid. But the truth is, I think the reason I've been behaving this way is that I'm terrified of losing you.
You are not going to lose me. You and I are going to be together always.
I want to believe that so much.
Just believe it. We are going to spend the rest of our lives together. How could anyone ever come between us?
Please, give my children the strength they need to deal with the loss of their father. And please, help Teresa get over her love for Ethan. And I pray that her love for Ethan will cause no more pain. Not for her, not for anyone.
I'm sorry, Luis. I wasn't speaking against your father. I just don't want you to blame yourself.
I know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump on you. I know you're not responsible for my father's death.
I somehow feel responsible, though.
No, I mean, you didn't ask him to kidnap you. You didn't ask him to drag you up onto a rooftop at gunpoint.
I'm sorry, Luis. I wish that it didn't happen. I wish that it all could have happened differently.
So do I. All I know is that my life will never be the same because of what happened tonight. I'll never forget seeing my father lying dead on the floor of the restaurant. I'll never forget the looks of my mother, my sister, and my brother. Nothing will ever be the same.
All right, I get the message.
Make it stop, Tabitha!
Never disturb me again, Tabitha. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Tabitha.
Is it over? Is Timmy safe?
Oh, you were always safe. Ah, leave it to Matilda to put on a show. Oh.
A show? She wasn't going to kill Timmy and Tabitha?
Of course not. Ah, Matilda was always such a drama queen. Always went overboard trying to make her point.
Timmy thinks it was a very convincing show. Let's go home. Hit the hay. Have a couple more Timmys.
No, now we have to get busy. First, we have to gather up all my herbs and supplies. But most important, I want you to pick any weeds on Matilda's grave that were burned during her theatrics.
Burned weeds? Why?
Because that's why we came here in the first place. I knew I could make Matilda angry enough to start throwing her fire around, and now I have the last ingredient to initiate my plan to lure Charity over to our side.
Timmy wishes Tabitha had told him before that wish just about scared Timmy half to death.
Well, we had to be convincing for Matilda. Thanks so much, Matilda. Once again, I manipulated you to get something I needed, and you never even knew.
Just enough burnt weeds.
Oh, yes, Timmy. I think that will be sufficient. Now we must hurry off to the Bennett house. Tonight, I'm going to initiate my plan of action to lure Charity to the side of evil.
Perfect. It's dark in there. Miguel must be asleep. Miguel. I'm here. I'm here for you.
Kay. Glad you're here. How'd you know I didn't want to be alone tonight?
I knew. I always know what you need. I'm here for you tonight. And forever. I'm here for you, Miguel. I'm here. I'm here for you.
Kay, what are you doing here?
Charity? Oh my God.
Spend your summer